Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Taylor 214 CE Plus Ziricote Special Edition. So as the name suggests, this is a special edition of Taylor's standard 214 CE model. Now that guitar normally comes with a spruce top and a laminated or layered rosewood back and sides. So this guitar that I have here still has the solid spruce top, but with this one you have layered Ziricote back and sides. So we'll start off with the obvious, and that is just how, if I can avoid the reflections, we'll start off with just how good looking this guitar is. Now already from the front it's fantastic, but the back and sides of this guitar are just stunning. I mean, look at that. And now the only thing that makes this guitar even better than how it looks is the way that it plays and sounds. You've got Taylor's standard profile neck in this beautiful open pore satin finish, as well as the spruce top and Ziricote back and sides. You have got a mahogany neck and an ebony fingerboard. Now this acoustic is an electroacoustic, so on the top here you have three controls. You have a bass and a treble control and a volume for the output for the preamp that's built into this guitar. As is the case with other Taylors, quite nicely the output is included in the strap button. This guitar, like the regular 214, features Taylor's in-house made expression system too. So that's a quick look at the woods in this guitar and a little bit about it. So now let's get into some of the tones, because really that's the most important part. Now at the start of this video in the intro you heard this guitar being played in an open D tuning through my SE2000 microphone, which I'm now talking to you through, and that was blended with the output from the preamp. For the rest of this video, now that I'm talking to you through the SE, you might be able to see it just in the bottom of the shot here. I'm miking the guitar up around the 12th fret with an SM57, and I have also got it plugged in. So we'll start with just the 57 pointed at around the 12th fret, and that sounds a bit like this. And then by itself, the preamp sounds like this. So there you go, that's the preamp and mic'd up separately, and if we blend the two together, it sounds something like this. So as you can hear, it's a great sounding acoustic, and I was really pleasantly surprised as someone who's only had experience with slightly cheaper acoustics. The preamp in this sounds really, really good. I'm used to kind of quite tinny preamps that you find in the lower end acoustics, so this one in here is really nice. Now while we're on the topic of price, I should say that this guitar retails for about $16.50 in pounds. It's about $16.99 in dollars, I believe, and that is at quite a premium over the standard 214 CE. For me personally though, I think it is worth the extra money. I mean, I bought this guitar myself. This video is in no way sponsored by Taylor or connected in any way. I've bought this guitar with my own money. I'm just giving it a little demo and showing it off to you guys. Now I will say I didn't pay full retail. I did get a good deal on it from a local shop, but I do think that this is worth the extra money. To me at least, it's got more of a unique voice than the more traditional spruce top rosewood back and sides. It's got more of a mid focus and a little bit less of a boomy low end, which for me personally I like. Now that is completely subjective, and for you, you might prefer the more traditional sound of the standard 214, but for me, I absolutely fell in love with this thing the second I picked it up and started playing it. I compared it to a number of different guitars and just kept coming back and wanting to play this one. So if you are in the market and looking to buy an acoustic for that sort of around the £15 mark, this and just the 214 model, and really Taylor's whole 200 line, they're all really great guitars, is definitely something to consider. But there you go, so that's a brief look at my new Taylor 214 CE. If you couldn't tell from this video, I'm absolutely in love with this thing. It's just everything I was after in an acoustic. Take my review or demo, whatever you want to call it, with a pinch of salt, because I am very smitten and definitely a bit biased. But like I said earlier, this isn't in any way endorsed by or anything to do with in connection with Taylor. This is just my opinion of this new guitar that I've picked up with my own money and have just fallen in love with. But that's all I've got for you today. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.